You can't throw me for a loop like that.
I did.
Can't do that.
Everybody, welcome back.
Can't put on thanks for watching before we even start. They haven't watched anything. Don't thank them.
Starting soon, and thank you for watching as you are tuning in.
But right, everybody,
yeah, good night. We're back. We're the Marauders. 3 of us are here. We're back to talk about what was planned for the Lego Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2 stream. But fortunately, that would have been fun anyways. Obviously, we're doing that. But we're getting a little bit of a double dip because we got the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer for the film. So that was I guess people thought it was coming. I feel like I'm a little off the radar these days.
I think it was pretty out of nowhere.
Well, people were like, "Oh, it's coming Friday," and I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I don't know.
There were rumors about that for like a while. They were like, "Oh, it's set up for like Wednesday. It's set up this, set up that." And then a bunch of things happened in the world, and they delayed it. So
yeah,
here we are now.
But we got that. We got that this week, and we also got Lego Rebuild the Galaxy. What's like the subtitle of it?
Pieces of the Past.
Pieces of the Past.
As I actually have it right next to me. So I haven't built it yet, but I got the set, the only one they made for this series, series 2 of it. But
they didn't
build this later.
It's funny when you have it up on the streaming service because it's not listed as like the different seasons. It's just a completely different like page, and it's like, oh
yeah,
find your way.
We've all been calling it season 2, but it's like
well, it is season 2. I mean, it's
just
because it has a different subtitle.
Do you remember where you were when they announced season 2 very casually?
No, I don't even remember them announcing season 2.
Oh, come on, Matt. Typical Matt. So it was on, although Jamie, you don't remember either, apparently.
I never remember anything.
Star Wars Celebration. We were watching the stage, and we had the live feed up, and it was choppy, but Matt put it up and it looked better. And they came out and just announced it randomly with Ahmed Best or with someone.
Oh.
And we were like, whoa, season 2. And I thought that was exciting. And
You're absolutely right. No. I guess
moments in history.
I thought it was exciting at the time, I suppose. Because it was Star Wars Celebration fervor, you know?
Yeah.
Lucasfilm and their weird decisions. You know, I went to Lucasfilm and I told them they're making a bunch of weird decisions.
Did you knock on the door?
They asked me to leave. Phil, let me in.
Did you see C-3PO up in the window? I think that's like a thing if you're... I don't know, but I've seen people post that like you can see like a funny C-3PO up in the window.
Let's just clear the air. Matt, why were you in San Francisco?
Vacation.
Okay, yeah.
Just
so everyone knows. Matt was
just so everybody knows
there.
I was just there. I mean, it's really
like anyone can like go into like the courtyard where the Yoda fountain is at Lucasfilm, right? And like into the lobby, and like that's it.
Yep. You walk into the lobby, and the guy at the desk tells you, "This is a private office building, and so you can only stay in the lobby. You can't go anywhere else." So I was like, "Okay, all right."
And what if you walked in? You're like, "Oh, I'm just stopping by to use the bathroom, please."
And then he would have probably been like, "Pee in the fountain."
Only Sith do that.
Absolutely. Oh, that Yoda fountain was very cool. It's so funny. Like you look at the pictures of it, and it looks a lot different than it does in person. It's like so casual in person. Like it feels like it's like this secret, like courtyard place that you have to like go to find. But no, it's like just like the front of any building you go to. Well, yeah, you got to go to San Francisco.
Isn't it a cool feeling of like seeing this place, like not just Lucasfilm, but anywhere you see a place all the time in pictures. Yeah. And you actually go see it, and it's like, oh, you get to see what the rest of this picture looks like, and it really messes with you.
Yeah, it recontextualizes everything. I love when that happens. I love getting recontextualized.
Cool. I'm trying to think when that happened to me last. I guess like when we went to Anaheim.
I was gonna say that happens a lot to me with like seeing convention photos of places I've never been, and then going to that convention and then being like, oh, I get it. So like the Anaheim Convention Center, now that I've been there, I'm just like, oh, I know what all this looks like. Same thing with like New York Comic Con. Like I know what the Javits Center looks like after being there the one time. Like when I went to Katsu in Maryland, I know what the Gaylord in Maryland looks like. And that totally like recontextualized like my like world. I was like, whoa, this place, interesting. Anyway, I have to deal a lot with that.
Matt walks in. I have a 10 a.m. with Phil. So Phil,
yeah, can you just you let me in? Time is money. You gotta say money so they know you mean.
They just showed up, took their photos, and left.
Yeah. I wasn't the only one there. There were a couple of other people also making like the tourist pilgrimage.
Yeah.
It probably is every day.
Couple
every hour.
Like, oh, could you take our picture? And we were like, yeah. And we had like the whole group. Only like 3 of us, being me and my parents, actually care about Star Wars. So everybody else was just kind of like there.
Really?
But we all got a picture in front of it. So that was fun. I shouldn't say that. The other 2 couples, one of the couples likes Star Wars enough where they like watch the shows casually. Like they weren't going to watch Andor, and then their son was like, you should watch Andor because it's really good. And they were like, okay. And then they watched Andor and they were like, wow, that was really good. And then we watched Rogue One and we love, but they've seen Rogue One before, but we love Rogue One. And I was like, yep. And then the other ones are like, never seen it, don't care about it. Like completely non interested at all.
Right.
Star Trek fans, though. Star Trek fans. So
you're not going to find that there, unfortunately.
We did go to the
Iowa.
Well, we went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium in Monterey Bay, which is where Star Trek 4 is set. It's where they steal the whales from. So that was cool. So I made a Star Trek and Star Wars pilgrimage. I didn't think of that until just
in
now.
The same day.
No.
Same trip.
Monterey is like an hour and a half, 2 hours south of San Francisco. So we were in Monterey and then we went east,
right
to the parks.
Okay. Nice.
Well, that's very cool.
And that was the trip.
Yeah.
That's why Matt was not with us on the last stream.
Yeah, I was for a very brief moment.
Yeah.
Where I was in Carmel by the Sea, which is literally the town over from Monterey. And
there you go.
Had a terrible Wi-Fi connection.
Worst Wi-Fi I've ever seen.
Yeah, not big enough to connect to StreamYard.
Right.
Yes, dude, Monterey Bay. I didn't go in because it was closed. It was like 10 at night. But it was cool standing outside.
Yeah.
Recontextualizing your experience of actually seeing the thing. Oh yeah, well, here it is.
I mean, yeah, kind of, because the Monterey Bay Aquarium is like totally different than it was in the movie. And so were the locations they filmed. Like supposedly there's a scene of them walking away from the aquarium and the Golden Gate Bridge is in the background. And I didn't think twice about it. And now I'm like, that's 2 hours away. Bullshit. I was mad.
This is me listening to Matt go on about God knows what.
Star Trek.
I think it's good. It eases us into the conversation, I think it's great.
It's pretty good.
So
okay. We're here. We're going to talk about, let's lead off with the Mandalorian trailer, and then we'll get into the Lego awesomeness. But I did want to plug really quick. I have these comics next to me. Legacy of Vader. Been very good. That? I'm plugging this comic by good friend Charles Soule. So
friend of the show.
We review comics and we review other type of things on our Patreon and also on YouTube Membership Plus. I don't know exactly what it's called, but you can check it out on there. I think it's a pretty cheap price to sign up for that for some bonus content. But if you want to further support us, you can check that out. We have fun stuff on there, like comic reviews. Jamie and I actually sat right here in the same room and did a comic review together, so that was fun. But we'll be doing more of that stuff. Jamie's been up on the Dr. Aphra comics. I need to catch up on those.
Which has been a very good run. Most recent issue, a little bombshell dropped at the end, which was quite fun.
Ooh.
So end of issue 4. So I'm excited. I don't know if it's a 5 or 6 issue run, but regardless, I'm excited to see what the next one is. I love her new look. It's pretty much the same thing she always wears, but slightly different.
Yeah. No hat, right?
No hat, exactly.
No hat.
What?
No hat, Afro?
That's huge. That's huge. So it's actually huge.
Comics have been very fun right now. They're in a very fun period, just to keep that short. But we're reviewing some of our favorite ones right now as we're going. Matt will be on there eventually because he's hard to get a hold of sometimes. But
I gotta catch up. Catch up. You can do Legacy of. I've loved Legacy of Vader. I kind of want to catch up on the main line, the main series.
I need to as well. We'll do it together. Book club.
Oh, that was great. I can't believe we're here in a world where we're getting comics that are post Return of the Jedi, New Republic era comics. That's crazy. I've been asking for this for like 10 years. So
good segue to the New
Republic. Hey,
the first appearance of the New Republic on screen when it's not being destroyed.
In theaters
on the big screen.
before we watch this trailer again, which we've seen it probably all a few times now, came out earlier this week, but what were your guys' initial thoughts to the trailer? And then we'll do a little bit of a rewatch without sound because of the YouTube scaries.
I was actually crazy to say. I was actually kind of impressed. I thought it was better than I expected, which is weird to say because like it's good, but it didn't blow my socks off, but it still was better than I thought it was going to be. If anybody knows my feelings towards the Mandalorian and Grogu, it's a movie that's going to come out and I'm going to watch it. But in terms of like
consensus across the board for the three of us,
which coming from you, Matt, that's
hype
huge.
Is you know me. But look, the involvement of the New Republic and the fact that like we're getting a movie in which we're like following a bounty hunter and like a baby Jedi as they do missions for the New Republic, that's cool. That's pretty sick. So I can't really complain about that. Because again, I've just been begging for more New Republic content, and now it's like all we're getting is New Republic content. So I'm happy.
Yeah, no, I hear you there. Jamie, what were your... I watched it with you, obviously, the first time, but what were your initial thoughts?
Well, my initial thoughts was I was just like pretty much what Matt just said, but like, well, this is a movie that I'm going to go see no matter what. And like, I'm excited to like see it and whatnot, but like, it reminded me just of like the good parts of the Mandalorian of the show and be like, oh yeah, like I enjoy seeing the creatures. I enjoy seeing Grogu being like baby and just like being silly. And I enjoy Mando kicking ass. And like, those are like essentially what this movie is going to be. And I'm just like, yeah, this is it. It's exactly what's on the tin. Like, I'm excited. Like, it's here. Nothing like knocked my socks off as well. Like, we'll get to like it as we like do the quick like breakdown. There's like a shot in like the last shot of this trailer is like 15 seconds long. And it's like, guys, you wasted 15 seconds in this trailer for this one shot. What are we doing?
Yeah.
It
was a choice. And I feel like I had a positive reaction off the bat. And I didn't really think of people... Matt, you were telling me about like people were becoming thankful for the sequel trilogy because of how this looked, which I didn't really think of, but I took this trailer as just another trailer for the show, basically. Like I'm happy it's coming to the big screen because you guys know I like movies more than I like a TV series. Although I do love the weekly chatter of the Star Wars shows that we do.
I was going to say, I don't think we could survive if we were just doing movies.
I know. It'd be interesting.
We've been doing well with the shows.
I know.
I think like with this as well, like none of us really walked away from it with like a negative experience. I got to say, it was more so just like, oh yeah, this is happening. Okay.
And you know what?
This is what it was. Just like, all right, this is happening. Like
finally they started marketing it. Great.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they're doing that at least,
It was kind of surprising to get a trailer this soon, which is crazy because it's what, 8 months away, something like that.
I know. You mentioned the Twitter stuff. I just find it was really what a surreal experience to have people just be like, this looks like a TV trailer. And I'm like, yeah, it does. And then people are like, what happened to the old days? What happened to this? The sequels had sauce. They had visual, look at the visuals. Maybe I was being too harsh about them. And I'm like, oh,
I'll be honest. I've been like off of most social media when it comes to like
it's good.
All of like that kind of discussion. So I'm like hearing that now. I'm just like, what? Huh?
Yeah. There was a big
crazy,
right? A big like 3-day push where a lot of like Star Wars Twitter accounts who are usually pretty negative about the sequels were like, maybe I was being too critical. Maybe
that's really funny.
And we were the pro sequel. Star Wars Twitter people were all pointing it out, and we were just kind of all having fun about it. It wasn't
really
self-reflective
serious. Week, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Let's
go through the trailer.
Let's go through the trailer. So get a little bit of a beach. No, it's not Niamos.
It's Adelphi or Adelphi. Adelphi. Okay, pause it.
Get a little bit of beach.
I think it's Adelphi, right?
So Adelphi and New Razor Crest. Which
why?
Okay.
Why?
Okay. This okay.
Yeah, why?
This pisses me off.
I got a lot of problems.
People are bringing up
positive coming out of this. Go ahead.
Okay. People are bringing up the fact that this movie basically undoes everything that season 2 did to Mando. So it's almost like you can completely skip seasons 2 and 3. Grogu is back. He's got his pulse rifle back. He's got the Razor Crest back.
I got a lot of questions.
It's all
and
it's
I
all
hope
back to
that
the season
they
1 status quo.
literally like attack it immediately because you can't.
We don't know.
I just got a lot
we
of
don't know the
questions.
reasons.
Anyway, so new Razor Crest with the new paint job.
With
I like the
yellow stripes to match his.
Can I
Naboo
also
Starfighter.
call out in
2 seconds in, we're tearing
maybe this was a fever dream, I don't remember, but in Rebuild the Galaxy I'm pretty sure there's like Razor Crest like N1 like mashup, but I can't.
Yes, there was.
There
was
was.
it? Okay, yeah,
I did. I
so,
noticed
like,
that. I did.
We'll talk about that later, but I wanted to call that out here. I couldn't remember if that was real or if I imagined that.
No, you know what? I was literally thinking about that while we were talking about this, going, where did I see that? Did I see, was that in the trailer?
Huh.
No,
anyway,
you're totally right. That's so funny.
Chad brings up, hopefully they explain it in the movie.
They definitely
I would hope
will.
so. He
They
won't just
will.
have it, I don't think. But
He's not going to just pop up and be like, my Razor Crest. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so we get more beach.
We got that.
There's the base.
Back on Delphi. Okay, I love this shot.
Cute shot.
Just gotta just the.
Yep. It's a good
Dude,
shot.
this trailer was pretty much just like Grogu doing funny things.
Yeah, it was all just Grogu
I don't mind.
printing
Like,
money. Like that's all it was.
Save your big shots for the movie. You know.
Well, yeah, they should.
They're peeking around. That's definitely not the thing he's looking.
Definitely not what he was looking at.
Yeah, certainly not.
This is straight out of the No Time to Die trailer with Bond in the tunnel.
Yeah, with the Anzellan in the tunnel. Yeah. I pause for a second because I do. I'm excited to see Anzellans back on the big screen. Of all the aliens that we, from the sequels that we see in movies, that we expect to see in movies, I didn't think we'd see Anzellans again, but it's exciting.
Well,
People love them.
They became like a important little part of getting everything like fixed up back on Navarro and whatnot. And I love how they were like, yeah, Anzellans, they're like the best droid smiths. So like, let's just like really hammer that in. It's not just like this one-off guy. Like, no, like they are like the best ones. And I like that.
I kind of wish it was Babu Frick though. I do.
Maybe one of them will be Babu for all we know at this point.
Yeah, we don't know.
Call him in, So
this is a really good point about bringing back the Razor Crest.
It's true.
I'm trying to remember what was rumored, I'll say in quotes, and what we actually could officially know. But we know he's probably going to have to bring back a big bounty or a big thing of sorts.
Well, isn't his bounty Gracchus? Jesus Christ, Rada? Like,
well, I was going to say, I don't know if that's something we officially know or not.
I thought they kind of already. I mean, we know Rada's in the movie, obviously.
They haven't said anything.
Well, we know Rada's
just
in
this
the movie.
trailer.
We know Rada's in the movie.
We've
known that for a while.
Isn't officially confirmed either, but we know.
No, it is. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not officially confirmed.
What? Yeah, but
there's a rumor
anyway.
about. I almost said the wrong name. Chef. Yes, Chef. There was that rumor, but it wasn't like official.
Oh yeah, that was that rumor.
I'm pretty sure that was reported by Variety and Deadline. That he
but it wasn't reported by like
confirmed by like Jeremy Allen White directly, and then they were like, "Oh no, shh. Actually, we're not supposed to say anything." And then it was like loosely on the down low. Like,
long story short, you might have a big passenger on board, and he wouldn't fit that on the N1. So maybe that's why they get him.
He could strap him to the roof
and travel through space. That might not work.
Just in the back of the N1, like in that bubble, like.
Can I say how utterly disappointed I am that Ahsoka is currently in another galaxy? And she can't reunite with Rada the Hutt and say, Stinky!
Not
you
yet.
say that now.
And give him a big hug.
You say that now. Watch her just like turn up.
They literally undo all of the shows.
Watch her just turn up.
She shows up in the Razor Crest.
They'll be like, how did you get here, Ahsoka? And she'll be like, well, that's a story for another day. And then
that'll be the credit
like,
scene.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can I just say, so we can have those two losers in the Winnebago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see? By the way, sorry. Did you see Spaceballs posted?
Yeah, that was
the
funny.
black and white photo spoofing the Force Awakens table read.
That's really good.
Iconic. I think
was Mel Brooks in the picture? I couldn't.
He was on like an iPad on the coffee table.
How can I not see him? I gotta look later.
Because he was on an iPad on the coffee table.
He knows how to use an iPad.
Who knows what he was probably on his computer. But Sky Talkers posted a good comparison of the two photos to like plug that if you want to like see it. But I can't believe it. It's already off and running. I'm so excited.
Really
funny. So Anzellans, we're excited for them.
Weaver.
All right. Sigourney. am ridiculously excited to have her in Star Wars officially, because like she's just obviously so iconic, and just like having her in Star Wars is just going to be so good. And I just can't wait to see what happens with this. Like, look at this.
This is Jamie and I with Grogu.
I mean, just
look at that jacket. That's a nice.
I've had dreams about that jacket. I've had dreams about that jacket.
I've had dreams about that jacket. Like,
I've lied awake at night and said, "Why aren't we getting New Republic content?" 2-3 years ago, I was lonely and sad about no New Republic content, and now look, we have a New Republic lieutenant sitting at a New Republic bar.
Something I love about the New Republic is obviously they're a blend of like rebellion outfits with post-Empire like looks, and like the rebellion officers and just everything in the future. And like I love how we're getting different variations all the time, and it's still completely like on brand. And like we have like the pilots in their bomber jackets, and like we have this like officer type jacket right now, and I love to see it. And a casual officer jacket. And I'm just so excited to see her. She always looks so good, but she looks so good in this.
I don't want post-credit scenes in Star Wars. That's a Marvel thing. Either. Keep it out of here. Keep it in video games and stuff, but we don't need just anything. I don't want post-credit scenes.
I mean, the show, even the Marvel shows do it, but the Star Wars shows don't. So I don't think they're going to do that for the movies.
Book of Boba Fett.
Forward. Book of Boba Fett they did.
After Mando season 2.
Right. I didn't even
Book of Boba Fett did a few things. Like Book of Boba Fett, Cobb Vanth is still in the goddamn bacta tank, first of all.
He's drowning. Yeah. Somebody please let him out.
He's drowning. Drain the tank. Let him out. I want to know if he's okay.
It's just like the microwave beep when your food's done. It's like beeps every 10 seconds.
And then also like the reveal of at the end of like Mando season 2 or season 3 of Mando killing Bib Fortuna. That was a post credits, wasn't it?
That was season 1. No, season 2.
Who and who?
Season 2. Was it season 2 or season 3? Season 2.
That was season Mando. 2. It was
Very
Boba
end.
who kills Bib.
Yeah, but sorry, did I say Mando? I said at the end of Mando or whatever. But that was also post credits, and so they've done it for the shows. But whatever, not the point.
What was the first one?
No, you're right.
The only photo we saw of her previously was they released photos at Star Wars Celebration, and she was in an X-Wing jumpsuit. And so I'm so excited that she's gonna have more than one look. Like I
forgot about that.
I'm amped. I am just like, let's go. Anyway.
So we got Mel Brooks on an iPad, and we got Sigourney Weaver on an iPad.
Taking away the almonds from Grogu. No.
Are those almonds? Let's get another shot.
There's some sort of like nuts or like
they're like bar pretzels. They look like Doritos to me.
Oh, they're like chippish.
It's a bar, yeah,
Something to snack on. Something to make you thirsty.
All he cares about is food.
I know. Oh, this was cool.
Nice.
Well, it's nice to see.
Can I just think Mando... Grogu like magnetically just like?
Oh, I saw Alex from Star Wars explained. I guess this Orbesh says the Din.
The Din?
The Din.
That's funny.
Nice. Okay.
In his little recap. So this looks cool. I mean, I don't know what planet this is on, but it looks very like Blade Runner-y.
It could be anywhere. They'll probably keep it simple. I would love for them to like do like Coruscant, because like they did go to Coruscant. We'll talk about that guy.
Amanaman.
We can talk about him now.
I hope it's Amanaman himself.
You think it's Amanaman?
The species is literally called like Amanamano, right?
They're like they're like Amenos, Amenonos, something like that.
And they live on Utapau.
They do?
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny that they decided to pull this alien out of all of them in the Mandalorian thing, so they can be like, oh, we have a Manamano and a Mandalorian. So a Manamendo? What is this? And it's just it's so stupid. I just hope that somebody actually says what the species is or this guy's name out loud, so people will be like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're Amanis. They're Amanis.
Yeah. So
good point by Nathan here about the Din is like Club Obi-Wan. The whole trailer and the whole poster. The poster was my favorite part.
Yes,
on Instagram. The whole thing's very Indiana Jones.
It's just an adventure.
Disappeared
as it should be.
Matt's lukewarm on the movie, and that's my background.
I have my rule. As soon as they release a poster for any new Star Wars on-screen project, I make it my background. I've done that for everything.
Fair.
That's not a rule, but okay.
It's my rule.
Well, it's a beautiful, whatever you think of the movie or whatever, it's a beautiful poster.
It is. It really is. I look at it every day and I'm like, this is sick. Like, actually.
And it's just the teaser poster, most likely. They'll have a theatrical poster later on, but
we should have seen it coming with the way that season 3 ends with like the goofy like circle fade.
That's all, folks.
But yeah, this movie could be like Space Indiana Jones. So
I mean, it literally will be. Yeah.
Okay. Is Grogu helping with those buttons, or is he just like mashing away for like? I don't know. What is he doing?
I think he's helping.
That's just me at Galaxy's Edge, like doing nothing with the button. He didn't even hit it.
He's hitting it.
No, he wasn't.
Yep.
Can we talk about?
It's a touch pad. It's a touch.
So I think these are vulture droids.
I think they are
now that I paused, I'm having second guesses.
What are you talking about? I think that makes it look even more like a vulture.
I would say
it
now
looks
that
a little
you
long.
did pause,
it goes so fast.
It's
maybe they're TIE interceptors. Could be TIE interceptors.
Or like
put this at like 0.5 speed, 0.25 speed.
0.2 speed, Captain.
Hang on.
Oh, playback speed.
I've never done this in my. Oh, not the quality.
Close.
I've never done
Playback
this in my life.
Playback speed, and then 0.25.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah. All right. Whoa. Ooh.
They kind of look like Griff's thing from Deep Cut.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be some sort of like remnant, Imperial remnant, or I like your idea that they could be vulture droids. Why not?
I thought that, but look,
why not?
That doesn't look very vulture droidish to me.
You don't think that looks very vulture droidish?
No, the things look too long on the what do you call it? The wings. The wings look too long.
Well, what else do you think it would be?
Some sort of TIE variant.
I think it's too long to be a TIE variant.
Could be.
Yeah, whatever.
It's one or the other.
Maybe they're souped up vulture droids.
Look at this. I think this works, right? Just
no, that's too. Look how short the thing is, though.
I guess.
Like, look, that's very like even. This is the cockpit's very much on the back, and the wings are long. Which makes me think interceptor. Tough to say though. It's going so fast, but when you pause it like that, the wings look very long.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll.
But when the trailer goes, it definitely looks like a vulture droid. What's the chat think?
Yeah, chat.
I would want it to be vulture droids.
That's my new favorite reaction picture, actually. Grogu like half drowning.
People are using that. That's a good one.
Yeah, they are.
Should I keep it going slow motion?
No, me personally, I paused it and I screen capped it. And I'm saving it for a rainy day.
Oh,
look at whoa, boom!
This is actually the best shot of that I've seen so far in slow motion.
Yeah, go back to Zeb.
Look at that! Look at that, man! Look at that!
I am so excited. To have him actually kick an ass. The Zeb hallway scene.
Look at Zeb's. Look at Zeb's feet, dude. Look at Zeb's toes.
Okay, I have to just say, why do people do that? Why is that a thing?
Because
you don't know Zeb. You don't know the Zeb. You don't know.
I've heard about it from you guys, and I've seen a couple people say something, but why?
It's just a joke. It's a meme.
I don't think it is.
It is. It's one of those things. They posted it, like the live action Zeb.
So there's a thing.
His live action feet, and they said, "Ugh, those are disgusting." And now people just say, like, "Ooh, look, Zeb toes." Like, it's just funny.
Okay,
it's just a joke.
I thought people were serious, though.
No,
I feel like some people are.
Oh, there's probably someone out there who is, but
I feel like there's some people that are.
Shout out to Cobalt on Twitter. They were the one who started that. I'm pretty sure
the one that started that.
It's dude, what a legacy.
See, this whole time I thought people have been being serious with it. I mean, you can't tell these days.
True,
but nonetheless, Zeb looks great.
He does. Talk about also a secondary outfit for him. He's in some sort of like rebel.
Yeah, what's he wearing?
It's like some sort of like officer type gear, kind of like what Sigourney was just weaving and what like Hera wears in like the briefing in the
Sigourney was just weaving. That was incredible. What an incredible thing you just said.
What did I just say?
You said Sigourney was weaving instead of wearing. Oh, brilliant. Lord. No, that was brilliant.
Good Lord.
This guy got nailed.
This guy got absolutely wrecked. Look at him. Boom. Done. More Anzellans.
Guy got Zeb.
More Grogu because we couldn't go 2 seconds without Grogu on screen for the trailer.
Is Zeb flying that U-wing?
That's cool. Yeah, probably.
Could be.
Definitely. Yeah. I think this is like not a buddy cop thing with like Zeb and Mando, but maybe a buddy cop thing with Zeb and Mando. Please. Like at least part of the movie, I think, will have them like, teaming up and do stuff. Oh, for sure.
That's actually incredible, buddy cop Zeb and Mando.
Yeah, I'm. If that's the case, and I think it is, I'm looking forward to that.
Look at these guys.
I know. What are they cheering? What are they cheering on? Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that. Maybe someone else fighting that.
Who's that? I don't know who that is because it hasn't been officially reported yet.
It hasn't.
Come on.
I don't know. It's probably a hut.
We all know who it is at this point. It's there. He's there.
So I think this actually happens earlier in the movie. I'm guessing right now. I think this happens earlier in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mando has to investigate something of sorts.
Yeah.
And this is later on. And then for some reason,
he says impressive.
There's the only dialogue in the trailer.
Mantell mix?
Ooh. Could be Ord Mantell. That'd be cool.
That would be wild if it's Ord Mantell.
Which I'll have another Alex pull for you in a minute. He thinks it's Ord Mantell. We got these droids.
Okay, we have to talk about these giant, like
the
Hut Cartel droids. Hut Cartel Signia. So this is Mando infiltrating something. I mean, we this isn't in the trailer, but in the poster, we've got the twins. So first of all, I'm extremely excited to have the twins because I think one of the biggest failings of Book of Boba Fett, in my opinion, was introducing the twins and then immediately having them leave. They show up, they're like, here's a Rancor, see ya. That's it.
You're saying
with Chrysanthemum.
They're pulling something from the Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
The twins. So you're saying that they might also pull Cobb Vanth? Is what you're saying?
No. Look, I'm saying they're acknowledging that Book of Boba Fett exists, which is very exciting.
We
are one step closer to Cobb Vanth.
That's something.
These droids are like something Matt and I would fight in an old video game.
Dude, no kidding. And then get our asses handed to us 20,000 times.
It's what the heck was that movie?
This does look pretty cool though.
AJ, what was that movie that it was the robots and the Foo Fighters song?
Terminator 2? Oh no,
no. They're boxing.
3?
Real Steel.
Real Steel.
Dude, Real Steel is a classic.
There you go.
I watched that like a month or two ago for the first time in maybe 15 years.
What
a movie. Real Steel.
That's what I'm thinking of there.
Okay, so
Whoa, look at this guy.
This guy is from
the Dejarik board.
Nice.
Don't remember the species name, and apparently I think they're native to Ord Mantell.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Mantell mixed on the board.
So we're getting a live action Ord Mantell possibly. That's really exciting.
That'd be
cool,
great.
Right?
That is ripe with like underworld activities. So that's gonna be great. That's gonna be awesome. So
it's ripe, all right. Can we get live action Sid?
No.
He's
dead already.
Please.
Only if Mando kills her.
So Mando has to fight in the arena, which is very cool.
Yeah. That's
it's probably his like price of entry for something, That's usually how it goes.
He has to get some information or something.
Grogu got like taken, that kind of thing.
From that guy.
From that guy.
What do you think that guy sounds like when he talks?
Yeah.
Okay. So
this is
the AT-AT.
What is this? Is this the back of the AT-AT? Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. Or it's Razor Crest 2 blowing up. No.
Imagine.
Again.
This is the AT-AT. That's the AT-AT's neck. That little.
Since when did you start calling them AT-ATs?
Lego.
It's
faster.
This guy.
When you have to work in the industry, it just flows faster. Became an AT-AT dealer.
Anyway.
Man.
So he's out of there.
What's the timestamp? So 1:04.
Yeah.
Can I
Star Wars Celebration.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
At Star Wars Celebration, they got a clip apparently of Mando just like taking out everyone in the AT-AT.
That's cool.
And that sounds cool. It sounds like some sort of John Wick action scene or something.
I remember there was big news about there being snowtroopers.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think did we see something about him going down like a mountain in a little chicken walker?
Yes. It was a chicken walker. Right. That's probably like right after this.
So they're somewhere, off screen.
So
watching this happen.
These AT-ATs are not the normal AT-ATs, are they?
No.
They are the rebel AT-ATs.
They're the rebels kind.
That's fun. I didn't realize that.
Interesting, like live action rebels, like we've just gotten everything from Rebels in live action now, pretty much. Like every
Which is
design,
cool.
every
It brings it
character.
all together.
It really does. It really does.
I'm still baffled. 10 full seconds on this sequence in this trailer.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Cool.
I think it's a cool sequence. I think it's exciting to see an
momentum,
AT-AT fall off a cliff. I think that's cool.
But would you rather get this, or would you rather have gotten Mando taking out everyone in the AT-AT?
I don't know.
I think I'd rather get this.
I think I would have rather gotten some sort of like reveal, like maybe like one line of dialogue or something.
I don't mind.
Actually, I would rather
because-
see Baby Yoda taking a bath. That's
That
what I would have
too,
wanted as
you
the
know?
final part of the trailer.
You
And then he
almost
blows
did.
bubbles out of his nose.
He
goes,
kind of
"Look
did
at
that
me."
in a weird way.
Yeah, he does. He's
Swimming.
almost drowning in the bathtub.
In a
That's
sewer.
what I want. I want Mando watching TV while Grogu drowns in the bathtub.
I mean, I just gotta say, I don't have an issue with like this like shot or anything. It's just like I'm just surprised that they decided to spend this long on it in this first trailer. Just be like, oh, let's just that's why, because everyone loves them. So.
I totally hear you, because it's not very like exciting. It's a cool shot. And the sound mix is cool, obviously, and it looks cool. But
Yeah,
I like almost getting nothing in a trailer when I think about it, because I don't need to be persuaded to go see this movie. I want to be surprised there. Like we got so many surprises with Solo. I mean, the trailers didn't show anything for that, I feel, and then the surprises we got were awesome. Like if they showed Maul in the trailer for that, I'd be like, oh, what the hell? Like
yeah,
true.
that's like the biggest reveal in the movie. I'm not asking for that here. I'm just saying, why do they linger on these three walkers for so
no,
long?
that's fair. That's fair.
Anyway,
Save the sauce for the movie.
Because what comes next? The text that comes next. Whoa, okay.
This is the
Oh,
big
Not
reveal.
not this.
Yeah.
But it's
This looks like
filmed for IMAX. I like it.
This looks
I
like a
this.
PowerPoint right now in slow motion.
This looks.
yeah,
It
it's with the slow.
But
I think this logo
love
looks
the
better
font.
than their previous one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agreed. I
better.
Totally agree.
Way better.
The other
Okay,
one was
pause
just
it.
kind of the show.
Yeah, we did a full comparison. I really like that they made it green. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the M in Mandalorian as Mando's visor. Love that.
Yeah, nice touch.
But yeah, I mean, like the first like look at it without seeing the entire poster, I was just like, oh, whoa, and it like swooped in like really funny like as well. Like I do love it though upon like looking at it like closer, because it's very reflective of what the trailer was, which was just hey, you're in this for a silly, goofy kind of ride. It is an adventure. So here you go. Here's a logo that says adventure.
Yeah.
The and almost like very like
Painted.
20s spooky movie or like Halloweeny.
Yeah, that's the whole like vibe they were going for.
Yeah,
with,
it's like a
the-
30s Universal serial, movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the horror movies use the same kinds of posters as like an adventure movie or like an Indiana
Exactly.
Jones movie. I just really like that sentence there you just said. I really like the and.
I like the and.
the and
The
Good
and
job.
and.
beautiful, beautiful.
My thing so far. All right, we get a little bit of a beach, and then we get the and end.
But the next part of this trailer is the thing I think that's the reason why they showed
Star Wars.
the AT-AT mountain crossing
Mhm.
because
Can I just say, I
Never
didn't
mind.
notice this till we did the slow motion, but it says the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
I didn't notice that
okay.
either. I didn't notice that either.
Ah, Star
Oh,
Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh, okay, that's what they're from. Okay.
Forge
for
Rider.
Yeah.
IMAX.
Clever.
That's
I like
why I think they put
That
that
checks out.
big scene at the end because I think that's going to look really cool in IMAX.
Matt, will
Yeah.
you go see this in IMAX?
Yeah, 100%. I see all my big blockbusters in IMAX. Oh, like
You get to
opening
see this
weekend.
rat in IMAX. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
So I love that. That's I totally forgot until this one moment that was like the tools that he earned with the Mandalorian covert in season 3 was
Yeah.
the little wrist rockets there. So
There you go.
it's really fun to see him actually using it.
That's exciting.
Little paintball thing.
Yeah.
Paintball, spitballs.
Yeah, baby.
I knew that'd be a good one.
Oh man. When Babu Frick has had one too many at the bar on his way home.
Yeah, baby.
like echoes.
Oh, no.
That was
Okay,
good.
beautiful.
All right, that's the stream.
Beautiful. I like
Yeah,
the
I
sewer
mean-
rat too. That's a fun creature design. It looks like super classic Star Wars creature. It just looks fun.
Yeah.
Looks fun. The whole trailer, it's going to be a fun movie. It's going to be, relatively, I think, substanceless when it comes to like the broader themes of Star Wars. But
Themes.
if
You
I'm not
want themes in this,
if I'm not
me.
expecting those, I can't be disappointed.
The
I
theme
don't-
is
I don't
gonna
look for those
be no matter
anyways.
how you're gonna get reunited with your son, no matter how many times someone tries to take him away. That's what the theme is. Okay.
That's true. Han Solo learned by Han Solo the hard way.
There it is.
There you go.
Gonna get reunited by your son.
Yeah.
This is a great. I love the Jim Henson vibe
Yeah.
of the sewer.
No, you're totally right. Especially
yeah.
that
Jim Henson
creature.
would
That
want.
creature has super Jim Henson vibes. I almost wish it was
He
a
does.
puppet. I mean, it looks like it was designed to be a puppet. Honestly,
I mean, maybe it is because like the Anzellans in Grogu definitely are because of
Oh,
the
yeah,
way
for
that they're
sure.
like tottering
They hop
around.
yeah,
It's so funny.
I do
Um,
love the tottering.
Yeah.
Love the tottering. Let's get to any more thoughts on Mandalorian Grogu? May
I'm
2026.
excited. I'm excited for it. The poster is awesome. Yeah, and it's in May. It'll be next year. I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
That-
me too.
That's
I am
it.
too.
Yeah.
That's about
Star
it.
Wars coming back to the. I said to Jamie when we did our reaction video for the trailer, it's the first time we've reacted to a Star Wars movie trailer.
Oh,
For the
wild
channel.
because like
crap, you're right.
Yeah.
the channel. Well, probably not all. I mean,
This is the first Star Wars movie that's come out in theaters since we started this podcast, like 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, we're celebrating 5 years. But I was just saying to Jamie, we have to do more for that anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to do 5-year
Wow.
celebrations because that is in the next like month and a half. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
half a decade flies by.
It's weird when you put it like that. Half a
It is
decade.
weird, isn't it?
But yeah, this was the first like official like recorded like reaction for a Star Wars movie. Because like the only other like memories that I have were just like the one-off like watches like with friends when the other movies came out.
Yeah.
But
We did record a Last Jedi trailer reaction, which is never see the light of day.
I don't even think we actually have that footage anymore.
have
which
it.
is- oh, you do?
Yeah,
I don't want
We're
to.
never seeing the
I'm
light of
good.
day on that.
we'll see.
Sad.
Maybe it'll be on the Patreon,
Yeah, put it on the Patreon for the 5th anniversary.
even though it's from 8 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't know.
When was 27? Yeah.
8 years
Overall,
ago.
like,
I don't.
I'm not in it.
Time doesn't bother me. I just couldn't remember the years. But anyways, let's talk about Rebuild the Galaxy: Pieces of the Past,
Yes,
which Jamie and I
Let's-
watched
Yes.
over a couple of sittings. I think we did was it 4 episodes? Or 5?
yeah, we did 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Same.
Worked out really well. Super fun. I
Yeah.
remember the first like post like watch of it. We were like this was just super fun. We might have actually liked it better than the first batch of episodes, the first
Yeah.
season. But it
I
was
might
still
have too.
it was good. It was just really good overall.
I might have also because I think they really dialed up the humor in this one, where we already knew all the characters and everything, and they could just do their own thing.
Mhm.
And I feel like the other one spent a lot of time like describing what like Jedi Bob was doing. He was guarding like the thing that split the universes and all that, if you remember.
Yeah,
This was just like, all right, we're here. Just let's have fun. Let's have crazy creations.
yeah. Because
I
really, the
loved-
only backstory was like a brief flashback, and it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I pushed my master into
Which
the
I
force
loved.
hole. Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
to
that
talk
was
about
great.
that immediately.
And it looked
I
like
know.
the 80s commercials or
yeah,
something.
yeah. That was
That-
crazy.
so
That
good.
beginning of episode
Like-
2, that was great.
That
Yeah.
episode also started with just like the regular intro of just like the minifigures, and then it pops up with the Star Wars Lego logo from like the 90s, early 2000s, and it's like, oh, look at this! Like that was just like really, really
good.
fun. It just like having that just to set the tone was like probably like the best part of the series.
Definitely.
No, it may be. I like stuff like that. And when they went into the little rift,
Oh god, yeah.
I forget what they called it, like the Beyond or whatever it was.
The force
where-
hole,
The Force hole where
hold?
Solitus
Yeah.
was.
first hold.
Force
Oh,
hole.
it's force hold.
The Force hole.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot more sense than what
Oh.
you said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that does.
So-
Wow.
Solidus
Anyway.
was a really cool villain. First of all,
Solidus was a really cool villain.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
it was cool.
He's
The
fun.
voice actor was awesome. I'm not sure who it was.
I agree. I looked him up. I thought I recognized his voice, but I don't think I've seen him heard him in anything. So
The voice
kudos
cast
to
across
him.
the board.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Of course,
Cody Rivali and what's his name? Oh my god. Stranger Things. What's his name? Dustin.
Oh, Gaten Matarazzo.
Gaten Matarazzo. Right.
Yeah.
and
Really good. Incredible. Wait.
And Bobby Moynihan, friend
you
of the
believe
show.
Of course, Bobby
Bobby
Moynihan.
Moynihan.
when we did about a year, I think exactly almost a year ago, our review of Rebuild the Galaxy season 1 was just talking to Bobby Moynihan in his
And he was showing all the
living
stuff.
room.
And we barely talked about it.
It was just showing us stuff.
I
That
mean,
was
like,
great.
it's the kind of thing like what are we reviewing per se? It's they made it with the intent to have fun with Legos, and this is one made for kids, and if you are an appreciator of Legos as like an adult, you'll definitely get a kick out of it as well. That was the
Sure.
intent, and it's just
Yeah.
done really well.
The people who made this series, they know Star Wars really well. They wrote
And-
a really good Star Wars story.
and
Oh,
they
yeah.
know Legos really well,
And they know
as
Lego
well.
really well.
Speaking of which,
Take it away,
maybe my
AJ.
favorite part. My favorite part.
Oh wait, as
Whoa.
he like walks away in order to grab it.
Here we go. There it
I
is.
almost dropped it all. It almost went into the force hold.
No, the Force hole.
So this bucket came out in, bear with me, I don't know, we'll say 1999 to 2002 in that area. It's a pod racer bucket because they had the big pod racer set, which I've probably shown off on this show a million times, but they had these little like mid-scale pod racers, which is crazy. Nobody had this set. It's super niche, and like I actually didn't have it as a kid. I got it later on, like a couple years ago. But in the force hold, they had these pod racers when Sig and
Like
Dev like
like,
fall in. These were
immediately.
playing there.
That's
These
crazy.
The
races.
first thing, like we're watching this just casually. The boys crash through into the force hold. This sweeping expanse opens up, and there's just discarded pod racers. AJ jumps off the couch, and he's like, "No way!" Hits pause, runs into
like-
the other room, grabs this bucket, and he's just like showing all like the pods, like ripping them out of like the bucket, and like showing the ones on screen. And I'm like, no one is gonna care about this as much as you, but I am so happy.
I
that they
mean,
did
honestly,
this.
It's like the deepest cut. Like, why did they do that?
It's even funnier that they were like, "Oh, the force hold is where all the garbage goes," and this is the first thing. And AJ's like, "Yes,
oh, that's true.
I love the
That's
garbage.
true.
it's so good."
They should have had this in there too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean they had the big, like obviously Chewie and K2 had like the big versions of them.
yeah.
Are they still making brickheads, or is
Yes.
that was that a joke about them being discontinued? Okay,
They
So they
still
still
make them.
They still make them. They still make them. They're
I
just
do like
funny.
how they made fun of them.
But
Yeah.
I just love all like the Island of Misfit Toys, like Lego type
Yeah.
stuff.
That's what
they
it
have
was.
thrown
That's
out
really
there.
what it was. Yeah. And then I like at the end, we're jumping all over the place, obviously, because it's just a fun thing. But at the end, Ahsoka's like, "Oh yeah, I have my people," and it was the Rebels crew. I think it was Hera, Ezra, and Sabine
Yeah.
as brickheads, and they never made those brickheads.
Oh,
So that's like a fun little nod. Like, can we get those? Like,
They're
we
like, what
never
is
made
that?
those.
What are they
That's
gonna like
funny.
do something? That'd be really
Yeah.
fun if they do release Ghost Crew brickheads. I gotta say.
Well, that's the thing I always find funny in
Mm.
either the Lego Star Wars video games, which are the best. We talked about that last week with Hannah, the video games, the video game era of Lego Star Wars. But they have things in the game that like aren't a thing in real life. Like they'll have a Cobb Vanth figure, which they don't really
Mhm.
have in real life
yeah.
yet. There's
I
actually
thought
one
of
coming
that.
out next year.
They'll have a side-on figure, which there isn't one in real life.
There isn't
it-
a side-on minifigure ever.
No,
No.
What?
No.
I can't
didn't
believe
know
you're
that.
surprised by that.
Just
I
in
would-
the
I would
video
have it,
game.
like everywhere.
He's just
I
in the
guess,
video
yeah.
game.
Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, there was. Okay, so let's talk characters. That appeared in this.
You talk about that. I have something to bring up about Ben Solo, but I'll bring it up later.
I mean, we can bring it
Okay.
up now.
yeah,
To
Ben
get
Well,
it
I
off
didn't
the
want to
chest.
interrupt you.
No, he was the first one I was going to mention.
So Ben
Let's
Solo
talk about Ben
shows
Solo.
up.
Yeah.
He was in the Force hold, and he like shows up at the end with the other characters to like fight. And the whole thing was about like the Skywalker family reuniting, and you had Vader and Padme. You had Anakin and Padme reuniting. You had the two, kids. You had Luke and Leia. What the hell? Where's Ben? Why didn't Ben show up? Why isn't Ben there? I mean, I guess
you didn't even think about that.
I didn't think that
it's because Leia is not married to Han. She's married to Greedo.
Can we get Swole Greedo solo?
Can we? Yeah, dude. Ben Grillo, Ben something. I don't know.
Ben Quaternaros.
Oh my god.
Yes, that would be their son.
But yeah, I mean, I'm a little disappointed that he didn't show up and was like, "Hey, it's me, Ben Solo." Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, that's literally it.
My
disappointment. Oh, sorry. You go ahead, Jimmy.
This might be what you're about to say. Ben also fought with a blaster. He didn't have a lightsaber.
Yeah,
which was just like a minor.
Minor
thing?
Is this another instance of that's not a minifigure that they've ever made?
Correct.
They never made Ben Solo.
Oh, I know what the flaw is going to be that you're going to say, AJ.
The scar was on the wrong side.
The scar was there at all.
That wasn't what I was going to say, but yeah.
Oh, right.
Ben Solo doesn't have the scar.
Yeah,
every single random official thing they've shown of Ben Solo outside of the movie, they've like slapped the scar on him. Like there's like a Funko Pop of him. They slapped the scar on him, and it's like, guys, he got healed. That's the whole point. He doesn't have the scar anymore. But what do we do? A
little subtle thing.
So little things. But anyway,
my thing was I wanted more Cal Kestis.
Yeah,
it was so surreal to hear his voice, not in the video game.
I know.
I love how every single line that they had for him as well was something like video game related. Like excessively video game written of just like next thing you know it's game over.
Game over.
But I love that they got Cam, and even though it wasn't that much, I love the like few seconds like we had of him because he was just a really fun little addition.
Have a Cal Kestis minifigure.
They have made a Cal Kestis figure.
Well, for what set?
It was just a bonus.
It was just a bonus anniversary figure. I'm looking at him over there. He's next to Saw Gerrera and Darth Malak.
As it should be.
Have they have they ever they've never done like one of those random Lego minifigure grab bags for Star Wars, have they?
They should.
So they don't do the mystery bags. I can explain the whole thing right here.
Okay, explain.
To my knowledge.
Okay.
They've done like one-off poly bags.
What's a poly bag?
Just a bag. A bag the figure would come in. Little foil bag.
Okay.
They've done some bags. 1 year for May 4th, they did a Darth Revan. Years ago. He's very, very rare now and very expensive. Like that, like what Jamie has.
Okay. They've done one-offs of those?
So those are actually from magazines that come only from Europe.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And you can get a minifigure from those and they don't release those in the United States?
It depends.
No, for the most part. Not for Star Wars. So
you can get this in a set.
They don't do the mystery ones because they just came out with a Spider-Man collectible minifig grab bag, as we'll call it.
They did?
Mystery. I showed them to you when we streamed Dark Forces. It's the Across the Spider-Verse of 2099.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I can get you some if you want. Anyways, they don't do the Star Wars ones because apparently Hasbro has the rights to action figures, quote unquote, and that falls under the category of action figures.
Oh, that's BS.
So apparently that's the loophole.
As like individuals. Terrible. Yeah.
As individuals.
Yeah. So they can get away with it being in the sets because it's part of the set.
That's frustrating. That's very frustrating.
Man. Okay.
Hasbro, if you're listening, and I know you are.
What are you doing?
Make a deal. Make a deal with Lego. Get some minifigures out.
God, and that would be wild.
I never made a deal with Lego.
That's Hasbro.
But yeah, who else was funny in it? So the chat is talking about it. They name dropped Mara Jade. They just
they did.
Name
they
dropped
did.
Her. Yeah.
When?
The pilot. She's just like, oh, who can I like contact? And she like goes through like a list of like 5 people, and Mara is on that list.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I must have blocked that out.
Yeah, it's
Bad
very quick.
Batch was in it at the end.
Yes,
they were.
Oh my! What were you watching with
your eyes
covered?
I was.
The Bad Batch was everywhere.
Do you want to know who wasn't? Tech was not in it, but they had everybody. Echo also wasn't in it, if I remember correctly. It was literally just Hunter and Wrecker and Crosshair. Crosshair was really pulling his weight. And Omega. And
I saw Omega.
Put the red accents on her tunic, but who's gonna know that except me?
Is it on the Lego?
Is it on the Lego? It's on the Lego. It's on her sleeves.
But that wasn't in the show.
No.
Well, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
I do
Very
remember her. She was in the
Also-
group when they were surrounded.
So you like that I gave her the popcorn and a cookie? That's
Well,
not
popcorn. I thought
standard.
that was milk.
No, it's the Mantel mix.
What kind of milk is that?
Anyway,
I thought she had a milk and cookies, but that's okay. Popcorn and cookies is just no.
Well, yeah, the
I mean,
Bad
I
Batch showed up.
wouldn't mind it, but I remember most of it. Maybe some of the background cameos.
You should show it
flew
to
by
Katie.
She would be so lost.
It's fine.
She's only seen the prequels
you're supposed
and
to be
Obi-Wan
lost.
Kenobi.
So if prequels, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Rebuild the
Hey.
Galaxy, pieces of the
There's a
past.
couple of good Kenobi moments in this, which she might get a kick out of.
That's true.
I
Evil Kenobi.
personally appreciated the really fun goodbye there.
Yep, that was good.
Oh
I like
yeah,
that.
there were some real knee slapper moments.
There
Oh,
were.
we got Yoda's death noise when he goes
Yes!
into the force. We're
Yes.
rolling.
Oh my god.
Agent ever joking, like, what if the Force hold he's driving the tractor around?
Oh
they
my
should've done that.
god, please.
They didn't spend enough time like doing that though.
Lego Yoda on the tractor is iconic.
Who else? Yeah,
Neil was
Yes,
there.
Neil
Neil
was in the
was there.
background. Neil
Yeah.
was just like hanging out with everybody. There was like another minifigure in like a white jumpsuit standing with him, which I don't know who that was. She was like the only one I couldn't place. But she was like with him like the entire time, which was fun. The other really big ones are Darth Revan,
Yeah,
Yep.
we got Revan
Who
and
didn't
Evil
talk.
Kenobi.
which was a fun way to put it. Oh, you don't like to talk much, and it's like, all right,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was the whole debate of
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know
Um,
how they will ever, if they ever canonize Revan. I mean, I know Revan is kind of canon because of references to
Yeah.
them, but I don't know how they're ever going to canonize like a Revan story. I don't think they ever will. Because
people
of that.
will explode either way.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wish the Knights of the Old Republic game was going to be canon.
Okay, so the white jumpsuit is assumed to be Mara. Got
That
it.
could be
I can see
Mara.
that.
That would make
I can
sense.
see that.
I wish
I
I
can
could
see
get a
that.
picture.
You'll have to
Well,
rewatch
we'll
it.
have to look it up later, Matt. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think one of my favorite things with both seasons is just the group of Sith, just like messing
Yeah.
around all the time. Like it's led by Darth Ray. You have Darth Jar Jar. Of course, he has spider legs now, and I love Darth Rose, and I love that Kelly Marie Tran is voicing her. And I love Darth Nubs, just rolling
Darth
around
Nubs.
with his yellow eyes.
Just like
Do you know
screeching.
Do you know who my favorite is? Darth Jyn Erso. That's
Yeah.
what they call it.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's the funniest. Everybody else is like Darth Nubs, Darth Ray, Darth Rose, Darth Jyn Erso. Like, it's so funny, dude. That's so funny.
Just the full
Oh my
name.
God. Even Darth Jar Jar doesn't have his full name, but for some
No.
reason it's Darth Jyn Erso.
I love that.
What
Who else
was
is in that?
record naming her?
Jyn
Jyn
Erso.
Erso. Hey.
Oh, the sequence with the death ball.
The death ball?
They
No,
called it the
they
death
called it
ball.
the
Battle
Yeah, like-
Ball.
battle
Battle
ball.
That's it.
That was
The
amazing
battle
and
ball. That
and
was
funny.
great.
And then
You
they
guys
used
have
the
a Death
new
Star?
they used the new $1,000 Death Star that's coming out in October as the little
Yeah, Okay, yeah.
Scooby Doo sequence.
That was
That
cool.
entire sequence is so fun. Matt, you don't appreciate the depth of how cool that was.
I mean,
He
no,
does.
because I don't know this. I mean, he was telling me about the set, but I don't know the intricacies of the new set. that's
Okay,
coming
okay.
out.
I saw it in person the other day.
It's
It's
just
very
very,
large.
very cool.
Look at the size of that thing.
Is
Um,
Sith Kit Fisto just Darth Fisto, or is it Darth Kit, or is it Darth Kit Fisto? Because Darth Fisto goes hard. That's a hard name right
Darth
there.
Fisto.
That's a great name.
I don't know.
Chat,
Hmm.
dude.
I
Does
don't
anybody
remember.
know in the chat? Does
Um,
anybody remember that?
Someone
Darth
that we
Vader, so.
neglected to mention, speaking of other characters, is Jackson.
Yes.
Jackson. Okay, I
Jackson
have
the
some.
Lucky?
I have a point about this that's really funny.
All right, Jackson, go ahead.
I'm sitting there, I'm watching Jackson, and Jackson's talking, he's doing things, and I'm like, where the hell have I heard this voice before? And why is it so strongly associated with a rabbit in my head? And I'm like, who is this? So I looked at the credits, and he's voiced by Ben Schwartz.
Yeah.
And Ben
Yeah.
Schwartz voices Rutabaga Rabidowitz in BoJack Horseman, who is a rabbit talent agent, who talks and acts exactly like Jackson does in Rebuild the Galaxy, and that can't be a coincidence. That cannot be a coincidence.
That's
have
probably
to-
why they hired him. Honestly,
They have to have
Like-
seen him play Rutabaga Rabidowitz,
I love how
And-
that's where you know Ben Schwartz from.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I
of all
thought this
things.
was gonna be like a dramatic way to say it's Sonic, but like no, like,
No. No, it's this guy.
yeah,
There he is. Rutabaga.
BoJack
been a
Horseman's
rabbit
number
before.
one
I am BoJack Horseman #1 fan. Yes, but also I was like, holy crap! Like, what a weird thing. Like, you voiced this one rabbit in BoJack Horseman, suddenly you're the voice of Jackson. Like, that's great, and you're like typecast as a rabbit now. Like, okay,
That's pretty good. And then in the chat as well, he was a voice in the Bad Batch. He was Teo, the droid racer.
Yeah, that's right.
That gets
Oh.
absolutely like murked by the speeder, and then Tech has to do the race
Teo was
instead.
great.
Yeah, Teo was a fun, very
remember
very
that.
over
Yeah.
energetic droid.
He also
Um,
voiced a stormtrooper in Force Awakens, apparently,
Yeah, why not?
who didn't?
and
Why not?
voice consultation for BB-8.
I did
Go
know
on.
that actually.
Did he voice BB-8? Who's the official voice of BB-8?
Him
Is
and
it
Bill
him?
Hader. It's like a
Bill
medley
Hader.
of
Yeah,
them,
right.
but just so random.
It is.
Oh god, but Jackson was so fun. Again, I love how he literally only turned up because he was in this world that was literally just garbage. Just
He was in the junk
thrown
pile.
in the trash.
Yeah,
He was
thrown in
big
the trash, forgotten.
Forky vibes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Big Forky
Yeah, I
vibes.
can see that as. I
so
love how
AJ, have they made a Jackson minifigure in real life?
No,
They should.
they should.
They
It
should.
would be great
but they-
too.
I really wish they would. They had every opportunity to with the set that AJ like has in his hand there,
They
but
should've
they
put him
just
in
did
this.
That'd be
the
crazy.
kids and Solitus, right?
Yeah, it's Sig, Dev, and Solitus.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
I mean,
That's
that's fun. It's just like the original characters of their season 2
Force
looks.
burner.
But like, I don't know. Jackson was so fun.
He was great.
I love his personality of just like being like super, just like paranoid.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not
Um,
twitching anymore. I'm not jumping anymore.
It was just so fun. Somewhere out there, I hope Kevin Scott watched and he's happy with how it came out
Oh, he
because I know
probably
he's
do.
Jackson
Probably
fan
caught
number
wind.
one. So
Yeah. But I hope they keep making these. These are
I
just
think they will.
really like just like harmless and fun. It's like it's Star Wars visions for Lego.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Essentially.
It is.
Speaking
I
of
mean,
visions,
it was mentioned
It's not.
already in the chat of just it's literally just the box of Legos all shook up and then spilled out, and like that's like literally what happens in like the last episode. It just the sky opens and it's just.
That was a great ending. That was nuts.
I gotta say as well, I didn't notice until like the beginning of the 3rd episode that Solitus's name was literally Solitus because all he wanted was some peace and quiet and solitude.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he was already
Like-
he was alone in the
I
force
was like,
hold.
Oh, there it is.
K2 was also hilarious. We didn't talk about K2.
Yeah, voiced by Alan
Yes.
Tudyk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
That
was
was a-
cool.
I love speaking of K2 and droids and the droids in general. Like I love how they didn't excessively animate them walking. They just literally did like regular the droids. Just
Yes,
Because
they look good. They're like hopping along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
I
really
think I
good,
have a-
dude. I am
my
so
favorite.
glad there are 2 types of Lego animation that Lego does. There's the like bendy, like
brings this up
wobbly
every time.
Legos. I do because it really bothers me. And then there's like the rigid, like looks like a stop motion Lego thing. I'm so glad they went with the latter for this series. I love all of the little details, all of like the plastic mold lines, the fingerprints on the,
Yeah, the fingerprints
characters.
is funny.
The fingerprints is great. That's like my favorite
When-
thing. The fact that like some things are like scratched up and some of the decals are scratched up.
When did they use the other version you don't like? I'm trying to think of times they used the bendy.
Isn't
'Cause, like-
Ninjago like the Ninjago show like that? I think.
Yeah, I
Could
guess some
be.
of the
Probably
those
lower
ones are.
budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there are.
Lego movie was stop motion-ish. Like
What about the
the other
yes, the Lego movie. This is like the Lego movie style. Not exactly because the Lego movie style made everything Lego. This like the ground isn't Lego and like some backgrounds aren't Lego, but that's
That's
like
okay,
though.
the
That's
fine.
detail. What was the other the Freemaker Adventures? What
Yes.
did they do for animation? I forget.
I think it was pretty much this,
Was it
but
this?
just like a little
No,
bit not as
it
like
might have been the
progressed.
bendy.
It might have been Bendy
I think
because
it's
if
just
that's
There was also the summer special, the Halloween
Oh, yeah,
sequel.
yeah.
But I think that was stop motion.
those did this.
Yeah, I
style.
think it's
I
just
think so.
as like more gets made, they refine the style that they're going for. And I think that the Star Wars Lego has like decided, hey, we want to make it look as much as like the Lego pieces with the rigidity as possible
Yeah,
and like
I
make fun
think
of it when we can.
That's brilliant.
So
I think the Freemakers need to appear in this series. If this is
I'm
going
surprised they
to
haven't.
become like the main Star Wars series, where are the Freemakers? Why aren't we
Bring 'em
getting
in.
them here? You know,
We
'Cause
should.
that would be great. They're like the iconic Lego Star Wars like characters now. You know,
Yeah,
like
we need
some of
Roger.
them. Yeah,
At
exactly.
least Roger. Yeah, at
Actually, we
least
got
Roger.
Roger. Is Roger that was in Resistance also the same Roger that was?
I
like
I
this-
think he's technically the same one. But
Isn't it B? His name's B1 in Resistance, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it was B1, not Roger.
Yeah, Roger is a
Ah.
Freemakers. B1 is Resistance.
There we go. But yeah, we got the Viper probe droid, and Servo had like the romance.
yeah.
Servo's great. He's
Servo's great.
He's from what's it called? Smiling Friends. If you've never seen Smiling Friends, don't watch it. It's not for you. But it's great. I love it.
Sounds like it's a Matt show.
Don't
Matt-
watch it.
BoJack Horseman, Smiling Friends. Those are Matt shows. Yeah, I loved Servo is just so fun. And he should be like he's supposed to be just like the guy just like but he's just so fun. Overall. I love how he's the one to blow up the Death Star just casually. Just like, oh yeah, one more thing, guys, as we're leaving. Then it's like, all right. Anyway.
The battle ball.
The battle ball.
Excuse me. But the little thing that he has with Viper is just like super cute. Because Viper is just like, I know exactly what this is, and I think you're really annoying, but oh, okay. It's just fun.
No, it was they crushed it again, and
Yep.
I hope they keep it going.
Better than the first one, in my opinion.
God.
Let's see what the trajectory is. I bet
The
it'll
other-
be even better.
Which is saying something because you loved the first one.
I did. I was
Yeah.
blown away. I did not expect to enjoy the first one as much as I did, and I think the same goes for this one. I just keep getting surprised. I'm like, wow, okay, awesome.
What do you expect with like a Lego little animated thing? You
Well,
go in
true,
with just to have
exactly.
fun, and it does the job. So.
And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, this is great. You know, this is a lot of fun.
Right. Okay. So a couple last things.
The
Ventress.
Mandalorian. We didn't even talk about the Mandalorian.
Yeah. So I was gonna say the whole Ventress bit.
Yeah.
Being on Dathomir, and Dathomir is this like forest planet.
And
And
they're
Lando.
riding the Rancors, which so
Yeah.
all of that is a reference to courtship, right? Courtship of Princess Leia is where that's from, I think.
I mean, I
Sure.
The Night Sisters on Jungle Dathomir riding Rancors, I think, is from Courtship of Princess Leia. I think that's like one of those things that's like,
Deep cut.
man, remember when the Night Sisters used to ride Rancors and do this? And
The pioneers just read these movies for miles.
literally, it's us looking at like a Rancor. Yeah.
I just really appreciated that they were
Hold
like,
on
oh,
there,
let's just make
Ventress.
this like lush, not dead planet.
Yeah.
Eons called them the Day Sisters.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
I
That was funny.
enjoyed just all of that, and it was Ventress's Bad Batch outfit / like
Oh,
Tales
yeah.
of the Jedi. What was it recently? Tales of Bounty
Tales of
Hunters.
the
Excuse
Bounty
me.
Hunters. Or Tales of the
Bounty
Underworld. Tales of the
Underworld.
Tales of the
We
Underworld.
got there.
We got there.
First try.
Her tails look. I like that. Like that a lot.
Was it
Um,
Tales of the Empire that had the Day Sisters, like the other Night
Well, that
Sister
was-
tribe? Was that,
Yeah, that was.
Tales?
But
of
they
the
weren't
Empire?
called Day Sisters.
No,
it was
no,
just
no.
another Night Sister.
We
tribe.
jokingly called them Day Sisters because they were like, oh, the Mountain Night Sisters.
But
or
then
whatever.
these were actually Day
actual
Sisters.
Day Sisters. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
That was
Um,
good.
And then Mandalorian, that was perfect. That
And
was
it was
great.
Billy D.
Come
course
on,
it was.
baby.
Dude.
Can you-
Apparently, he was asked recently, like, "Oh, would you come back to play Lando again?" He says, "Give me enough money and I'll sell my soul." That's what he said. So, awesome find. Billy D is like literally always down to come back and voice Lando. Apparently, so
Oh,
He
yeah.
just like rolled up to the
Kudos.
studio. All of his lines were something like, "Let's go, baby! Come on, baby!"
Yep.
And he probably had no idea that it was
No
about
clue.
Grogu.
he's like, "What's this Baby
Like-
Yoda thing?"
Let's be real. Like, also, we joke. There's always like the joking around that like the first person in Star Wars canon who's gonna like call Grogu Baby Yoda is Ezra, which like it's gonna happen. But like, I love how the kids in this are like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, it's a Baby Yoda!"
it's a baby. Which, if you're going to do that anywhere, it's in this. This was
in this.
like
And, like,
prime.
I love to hear that. That was
Yeah.
just super fun. Again, the entire thing is just so fun.
Yep. I mean, that's just the perfect way to put it. It's just fun. It was all fun.
So,
Mandalorian.
we
Perfect.
did our Mandalorian. Speaking of Mandalorian, we did our Mandalorian and Grogu trailer review. If you missed it, it was at the beginning. You can go back and check that out. We had some funny thoughts, and we had a little fun at the end of that trailer with the Anzellan talking. That was in slow motion. So that was great. So check that out. And then we did our little Lego breakdown, which was really fun. And we hope they do more. But yeah. And then I just want to do like right before we got on this, there was a new Visions trailer.
Yeah,
we
apparently
don't have
Steve
to watch
Buscemi is going to be in it. That's exciting.
Yeah. I checked out the trailer briefly without noise. Really, it looks beautiful.
George Takei is also in it. What the hell?
Excited.
I'm excited.
Very excited for that.
They always get a stacked cast for the original dub eons for the English dub actors. So
wow, they
I'm
have a lot of people.
Like they always do. It'd be great. Newfound
Force Dyad and a Force Myriad. That's good. Yeah, I remember that was very clever. That was a great concept. I'm glad they're playing with the Force Dyad more. That's the Snoke pit. That was the funniest thing. That was the
There's
literal
still more to talk about.
And
funniest thing.
Pirate Queen Amidala.
Yes, Pirate Queen Amidala was extremely clever, but the Snoke pit had me rolling. That was so good. That was so funny.
They just kept throwing him down there. They're all just like,
They just come. And when they're doing the nodding joke, they're doing like the same joke from like Family Guy, but they're doing like the nodding at each other joke, and then the Snoke looks up and he nods. That was great. That was
awesome. So and then it's like whatever the breaking the fourth wall of just like, am I supposed to know like what's happening here?
I don't know what this is.
I love that. Like,
that was probably my favorite part of all 4 episodes.
That was gold. That was pure gold.
Oh my god, it was so good. Pirate Queen Amidala is also that was just divine.
Awesome.
Just a really good addition, and just like making Naboo the like deserty type planet, just so good. And the last thing I wanted to mention, I completely forgot about those guys, but the Porg Gills.
Oh yeah, Porgils! Yeah. Oh my god, the Porgils.
That was beautiful.
Just like flying through space. So good. They included. There was one shot that was like of Jedi Bob, and you could see them out like the window next to it, and one just kind of like appears and is just like looking, and it was really similar to like in The Last Jedi when there's the Porg inside that gets like smashed on the window.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, it's like the complete like flip of that. It's just too funny. Anyway. That's those are my highlights. I loved it. Rebuild the Galaxy, a lot of fun. I hope that they make more.
Bring it back for season 3.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
So much that you can do. So much that can be done with that. Anyway, any last thoughts, guys?
Darth Jyn Erso.
Snoke pit,
and
Darth
Jyn Erso, and
beautiful.
Yep.
Well, thank you for everyone for hanging out tonight in the chat and just reminding us of what happened in the show as we're going through it, because we watched it. We watched all of it, but it was just so much fun. We
a lot of Easter
remembered
eggs.
Our favorite parts. Again, thank you guys for joining us today. We'll be back in a couple weeks with just more stuff to talk about. We're excited for Star Wars Visions Series 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Very excited for that. That's the end of October, but we'll be back before then though, with just like more chit chat about Star Wars things. And I don't know. We'll see you guys next time on the Marauders. Good night, everybody.